Let's run it back.
What is this story, everybody? It's your favorite Irish gamer, Adam, aka KRYPT, and today we're going to bring you 3 replays of a Sparky deck that I saw someone use, and it is unbelievable. You can see here, I'm going to go through my battle log, my last 8 games. I've won 7 and only lost 1. The deck is just, in my opinion, so strong. You can change out the skeletons for the fire spirits. I want to get the fire spirits up a few more levels before using them, but the fire spirits, in my opinion, are probably one of the top 5 cards in the game. They're just so strong. But we'll have a look at the deck here now. So I'm just going to change them around. But we have the Sparky, which is very good for defense, but also so good for pushing behind the Royal Giant. He just takes out huge amounts of troops all at once. It's just so powerful. Arrows for protecting it from the minions. Royal Giant's very good for getting to the tower. Ice Wizard is very good for defense, slowing them down. Bard's very good for slowing down hogs. Skeletons as well for distracting. The minions for taking little guys out. And then the elixir pump to try and gain that advantage for a big push. So the first game today we're going to be looking at is a guy against a guy called Johannes12. He I think this was one of my first games playing with it. But this is just going to show you the strength of the deck. Like, there's my very last replay today is, in my opinion, the best. So he starts off with archers, and he's pushing out with a musketeer, and this was like, right, don't have to panic, place down the fire spirits, and then the barbs, because what the barbs are very good at, the barbs will like tank and distract, so they don't touch the fire spirits, and the fire spirits come from behind and take them out. Look at this, the Sparky coming in from behind, and bang. Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever had so much fun playing this game. It's just the last I'm getting from this Sparky. People are saying he's OP, but you know, when people know to counter him, he can't do a thing all game. But just luckily nobody knows how to counter him yet. But here's the Royal Giant, putting a lot of pressure on him. He gets that. I'm going to put my minions down to try and take out this Inferno Tower a little bit quicker. He also gets his musketeer down trying to stop. But look, the Giant is just so tanky. He still gets a few hits off, like. And here my Ice Wizard come in and do a few more hits. So like that, what a start for the very beginning, like absolutely really good start. So I'm just letting my elixir get to 10, and then I'm putting down my elixir pumps. No, I have 2 down. Yeah, he's crying. He knows he's done for. So I haven't seen his Royal Giant yet, but I see now he's about to put it down. I put down my my Sparky, the boom cannon. He puts his archers in the back. Let's see what he does here. I'm going to put my Royal Giant down as well. The Royal Giant is just very good at sort of protection. Always try and have your arrows as well in case you have minions. Try and take out the minions so they don't actually get your Sparky. But look at that. It's just that explosion. And look, he's just going to... Okay, the barbs are going to get him here. But look, this is the fire spirits. So they come in. The fire spirits for 2 mana can nearly take out those barbs. Like, when I get them up to higher levels, they're only level 6 at the moment. But when I get them to higher levels, my god, they're going to be strong. So I put down my Sparky to counter his Royal Giant. They'll also take out these archers as well. And the Ice Wizard I find very good. He slows down the hit of the Royal Giant. So the Royal Giant got a few hits there. I'm going to put mine down with this big push. At this point, like this, when you get these 3 down, it is so hard to deal with. Like, then I get my minions down. Bang! Takes out 3 out of the 4. Done. Bang. It is just such a fun card. He puts down his Royal Giants. The Sparky is very good. That's why I put down another one. The Sparky just does so much damage for this Royal Giant that I can take out quite a lot of health. And again, defending with the Ice Wizard to slow it down. So we have a few Fire Spirits and his Musketeer. Boom. Look at this big push. Barbs, Ice Wizard, Sparky, Royal Giant. That was definitely going to be a 3 crown. Without 100% of a doubt. So that's our first win of the day. That's a 1-0 victory. So now into our second game, we're playing a 2-symbol guy from a 2-symbol clan. Let it build up. A lot of people like playing the Royal Giant at the very start. I don't really like doing that because I want to see what cards the opponent has before I start considering putting the Royal Giant down. So I get my Ice Wizard down. I'll probably put my Royal Giant here now in front of him. Yeah. And skeletons. The skeletons, see, this is what the skeletons are good for. Like, when they have these princes, very good for that. Like, I'm going to arrow this down, but I'm going to try and get the tower, the Ice Wizard, the things, and the Elixir Collector. So I got a really good value there. So my ice was going to go down, but I've got barbs here, so I'm not even worried. The barbs will just take these guys out without bother. Just put them in the middle. And there we go. Nice and simple. Stopping the push. So I've got a fair amount of damage on him, but he hasn't got too much in me. He puts down his goblin hut. Not really too worried. Gets his barbs to defend, so he did a nice little bit of defense there. But when I see barbs like this, I just put the Sparky out. I'm going to get the Ice Wizard to distract him into the centre, cluster him up a bit, and then Sparky's going to absolutely destroy him. Oh, I can't tell you the amount of the smiles and laughs I've had from this card. He's just so good. But as I said, when he's countered hard. So now we get nice, boom. Okay, perfect. See that? And like, even though we put the prince down to try and counter the Sparky, my Royal Joint just tanked all his damage. So here we are on his crown tower, doing a nice bit of damage. Gets his golden barrel down. Not really the greatest card for that moment. So he's starting to build his elixir back up. I put down my elixir pump just to slow these down, so I can actually get a big push again. I want to go for the 3-star here now. I don't want to go for that second tower. I want the whole 3. So I put down my Sparky. And I'm just waiting to see what he does. He has his elixir pump as well. Now, okay, so he put down a golem. The second I see him put down this golem, I was like, right, he's pushing that side. And in my mind, I was like, right, he's going to push that side, so I'm going to push the other side full force. So it's literally going to be a battle between who can take out the king tower the fastest. I don't have to get through one whole tower, so he counters nice with the barbs and my Sparky there. So I get my Ice Wizard down and my minions. But look, his tower's nearly down. And I get my second row. And once the second row is down, that is GG. There's just no way in hell he's getting through that much health. And my Royal Giants were doing about 450, 500 damage between the two of them there per hit. So that just shows the power if you really want to push hard. So here we go. This is the last game of the day. It's against a 3-symbol guy in a 4-symbol clan. Unfortunately, I can't say their names. So I start off with a Sparky. Let's see what he can do. This guy had insane troops. I mean, absolutely insane troops. So I put down my minions to try and counter this. But look, level 6 epics and level 8 rares. Like level 6 epics, level 6 prince. I was like, oh, like when you see this high level cards, you really sort of think to yourself, yeah, this is just gonna be a loss. But we'll see now. So I put my barbs down. He freezes, but then again, skeletons. Again, the skeletons are just so good at distracting. 1 elixir, and it's taken 4 of his hits, and now he's dead. Like skeletons are very underrated in this game. They're so good for 1 elixir. So he's got my Royal Joint. Boom. He's gonna now take out the tower. But see, look how low he is. He just played his elixir collector. And the thing is, it's not a very good idea to play Elixir Collector when you're that low on mana, because then he had literally no mana to counter my Royal Giant. And look, my Royal Giant's done all this damage because he didn't wait and he played the Elixir Collector when he didn't have 10 mana, so he had no elixir to counter with anything. So look, he's down to 1100. He hasn't even touched my towers. This guy has 11 or level 6 epics and he hasn't even touched my towers. So I place down another Elixir Collector. Plays down his P.E.K.K.A. And now when I see the P.E.K.K.A, I was like, how do I counter the P.E.K.K.A? So I said I'd wait for as long as possible and then play my Sparky. Because I know with this P.E.K.K.A, he's going to want a big push, and Sparky is unbelievable defending, because when they try to do a big push with a cluster, because Sparky is explosive damage and radius damage, it just does damage to everything. It's crazy. Got my skeletons down there too. Boom. So look, I took a huge amount off the prince there as well. So he's now frozen that. And at this point I was like, oh my god, this is a big push. Throwing arrows does barely anything. And look, at this point I thought my tower's down. But look, Ice Wizard and then skeletons just to get the thing. Look, he only got 1 or 2 hits off. That was clutch defending there. That was very clutch defending. So I'm pushing back with my Royal Joint now. He gets down his bomb tower. So I get my minions now to take out this bomb tower as fast as possible. And then I get my Sparky behind me, because the Royal Giant is very good at tanking. So when you get Sparky behind, you can do some serious damage. Sparky going through again. Bang. Thank God the Sparky got a hit off from the prince there, because I'm really putting them low. Those barbs were a bit unnecessary, I think. I sort of kind of wasted them, but I have a lot of extra coming through. I think I placed some Elixir Collector again. He's coming over with another big push. He's got 2 Elixir Collectors. my ice wheel just slowing everything down, put my minions down. Sparky again for defending because of this big cluster he's having. And he takes out my, I was like, crap, when he took out that there, I was a bit worried. But, and it's just because because Sparky's damage there, and because I placed those barbs down, I was able to hold back. And look, those minions were clutch, took both of them out in one hit. So, and luckily I got my Royale down there just in time to distract the level 6 baby dragon. And at this point, I've got once the Royale locks in that tower, it's GG. And there we go, that's how you beat level 6 epics. A level 10. Well, there you go, everybody. That is, in my opinion, the best Sparky deck at the moment. It's so much fun. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Hope you learned something. And I guess take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.